it's what it do for the game. And this shit, it's gonna bring this motherfucker back to life. I'm trying to get, yeah, respectfully. It's about what he is.
What does a win over one nitty mean to daylight? Earth still belongs to the human. Elaborate.
Well, fuck it, let's get abducted.
But no,
y'all ass deep.
But this niggas gonna be like, yo, he said some aliens, blah, but no, but real shit, I'm gonna be honest, man, I don't even see Romeo. Like, he just like a pawn for my purpose. I don't see him, bro. He's not even that. He's not even. Could be anybody. He just stares like he like the charcuterie board for what I'm trying to do. Like, he cheese and all that shit so people could be full with my grand, like, plate. That sounds like some heavy shit there. I'm not gonna lie.
You know, the next is on the phone.
No problem to respond to that.
It don't sound like nothing. That's my response to it. It don't sound like shit.
You gotta help me. That's all I'm asking is to help me be great, because I'm gonna be very great. Just help me. Big stage, is this a big stage? Is this a big room? Chilla, is this a big room? From what I heard, it's okay. Yeah, I think that plays a part in the fact.
There you go.
Yes, I do. I believe for this magnitude of battle, you know, I always like
giving somebody an advantage, or how the battle turns out.
Well, how the battle can be, you know, how the battle turns out quality-wise. For absolutely, I believe that. Yeah, I feel like sometimes we don't need. I did one stage. The Queen Flip used to do the choir from that.
It's a big stage.
Right. I feel like this is one of those battles where
This would be
absolutely
at its highest.
And that's a credit to both of you brothers, what y'all done in the game, your contributions. April 12th, April 13th, the headliner of day 2. It is the Alien. It is the Fallen Frozen Bird. Make sure you get the pay-per-view and be a part of history. Don't miss it. I also believe this is one of those battles that the culture desperately needs. And kudos to both of these brothers coming to terms and making sure they make it happen. Once again, I'm phone, daylight.
Got your stacks up, but you ain't got no rings, yeah. Got my stats up, I'm living out my dreams, yeah. Stretch this condo, I can fit a limousine, yeah. Ain't that ironic? I'm so iconic. This be my tunnel music. They cut that confetti, I'm running through it. They play that whole lane, I'm running through it. And if they run at me, let my youngins do it. I just married, I'm honeymooning. I got hot on my own and ain't nothing coolin'. I don't punch in no clock, I sun and moonin'. I'm shot, bullet, proven, let it go. Wake up, shot calling. Pay what I bought it. New crib, psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Got your stacks up, but you ain't got no rings, yeah. Got my stats up, I'm living out my dreams, yeah. Stretch this condo, I can fit a limousine, yeah. Ain't that ironic? I'm so iconic. Yeah, I'm so iconic. Yeah, they don't get it, but I got it. Ain't that ironic? I'm so iconic. There's a girl in my backyard. I can run fast but won't get far. My mom thinks that I'm an animal. I'm just looking for the antidote. There's a British girl on my TV screen. She's so hot, she's so mean. Burn my body like it's flammable. Girl, I'm still a fan of you. Oh, 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 oh. Hey, 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 hey. Like a cannibal. Baby, I'm a fan of you. Your sensation, my fixation. Just tell me that it's tangible. play with me, but I still gamble with it. We getting right before we take off on the landing strip. Know that you like all the attention that a fan gives. Say that you like me, but you way too young for marriage. I've been here before, I know exactly how it goes. Yeah, now I got you packing up your clothes. You can hit me up and let me know exactly when you close. I'm her favorite, says she need a... She wanna all day. Hey, 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 hey.
Ice cream on Shanty, playing in AMG. Let it rain on me. On my head, boys, I'm on my knees like that. Lord, please pray for me. Save your grace for me.
Say, boy, what you want? Get that. Shoot in my mouth, shoot in my and one. Okay, on the real, I'ma take his soul. I'ma take him from his. On the real, I think he knows.
I think he knows. When I play with him like that. I think he knows. When I save him like that. He's wrapped around my pinky finger, watching the way I move. More power than on. And he knows it's true. When I play with him like that. When I play with him like that. Play with him like that. Then he's coming right back.
Open up the rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my own cognition. I got out the hood, then got money in addition. I remember when that boy ain't had no pot to. They wouldn't let me in, so I never asked permission. Tours like a war, I'm getting minimum 5 mil permission. Hit the ignition and beat the emission. Like a clinician more than a musician. My flow rare like a first edition. Report for dismission. Everything I ever thought of, it came to fruition. King of the transition. We never switch and peep the acquisition, no omission. Your lyrics dry it in the prepare for collision. Then the satellite that's on an orbiting mission.
I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget, we on a mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen. I remember we didn't have any permission.
It has been a season full of twists and turns, and it all reaches a crescendo here tonight as EA Sports so proud to
There's a girl in my backyard. I can run fast but won't get far. My mom thinks that I'm an animal. I'm just looking for the antidote. There's a British girl on my TV screen. She's so hot, she's so mean. Burn my body like it's flammable. Girl, I'm still a fan of you. Hey, 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 hey.
Like a cannibal. Baby, I'm a fan of yours.
Your sensation, my fixation.
Tell me that it's tangible. Baby, I'm a fan of yours.
Hey, hey, hey. Your sensation is my fixation.
Say don't play with me, but I still gamble with it. We getting right before we take off on the landing strip. Know that you like all the attention that a fan gives. Say that you like me, but you way too young for marriage. I've been here before, I know exactly how it goes. Yeah, now I got you packing up your clothes. You can hit me up and let me know exactly when you close. I'm her favorite, says she need a. She wanna all day.
Hey, 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 hey.
Like a cannibal. Baby, I'm a fan of yours.
Your sensation, my fixation.
Tell me that it's tangible. Baby, I'm a fan of yours.
Hey, hey, hey.
After 272 regular season games, 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar, and it happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. After all the hype, it's finally time for football. It's Super Bowl Sunday, and off we go on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be second down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll motion over Samuel. Now it's McCaffrey. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Derek Stingley Jr. off the edge, makes the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he's going to have a 49ers first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Stroud gonna throw right away. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time it... a takeaway, fumble or interception. The ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Stroud to throw here on first down. To the left side here, caught by Baker. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Second and a yard. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's gonna look for the home run ball.
I think he tried to overcompensate for the elements a little bit by just putting a little bit too much extra juice on that throw. Clearly miscalculated just how much he needed to put on it, because with the amount that receiver was open, that should be an easy big play.
Third and a yard. They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. Give him 14 on that one. It's good for a Texans first down.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. On the bootleg, it's Stroud. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a 1st down for Houston.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely, and results in a completion.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the... 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This one caught at the 4. A second effort, and he is in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
2nd reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Has his man, it's Samuel. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. Inside the 10, it is caught. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. He is in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. The kicking team off for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. To throw, it's Stroud. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll stick with him again. He is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. Back to throw, Stroud. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Throwing is Stroud. That's complete to Baker. And he's going to have a first down. They get into field goal range here at the 29.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Stroud. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. He's going to air this one out. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And they'll hold them to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Niners first down. Back to the air again is Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
This one runs out of steam off the crossbar and comes back. No good. And the score remains tied at 7. Coach, thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. 2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll go play action with Stroud. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you.
And this will be tracked down and intercepted. Picked off by Malik Mustafa. And the Niners are going to take over here up near the 40.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll motion over Samuel. Purdy now on 2nd down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
He's got his tight end, Kittle. And defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
On the ground, it's McCaffrey. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And now it's going to be third down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the 49ers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Stroud going to set up to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
On second down, Stroud. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now, Stroud. He'll air one out for Higgins. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Hard to miss someone that big, especially in the middle of the field. I think he's just got to take a little bit off that throw, put a little bit more air on him, and let his tight end run under that ball. They've got themselves a big play.
The Texans set to punt this one away. Crazy. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. They'll motion over Samuel. On second down, Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now a 3rd and 2. They need 2. Here's Purdy. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. They get 24 on that one, and just like that, it's 1st and goal. So 1 quarter remains in Super Bowl 61. We are back for the 4th from New Orleans after this. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. They'll send their tight end left. They'll look to run with McCaffrey. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be McCaffrey. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. The PAT, up and good. And the 49ers will get out in front 17-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. First and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll go right and find his running back. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Niners have got it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time. You can't sacrifice.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Now, Stroud. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. Stroud to throw. Now he'll run it. Stroud avoids the contact as he slides to a stop after picking up the 1st down. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. On 1st down, it's Stroud. To the left side here, caught by Baker. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll drop to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. What's the play call here? 4th down and 7. Stroud. That's going to be caught. And he's got the 1st down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
Hugs on that sideline. One final kneel down. And that will put the bow on this championship season. final chance for this defense. And here's third down. They run once more with McCaffrey. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. The 49ers out to punt this one, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Inside the 40. And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up. And the 49ers have done it. They are once again Super Bowl champions. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell ready to present the Lombardi Trophy to the San Francisco 49ers. They are your Super Bowl 61 champion. So that'll do it for another spectacular season of the NFL on EA Sports. For my partner, Greg Olson, and our entire crew, I'm Mike Tirico. We'll do it again come the fall. Till then, so long from the Super Bowl.